Hey, well, here we are again aboard my little boat Jenny, poodling down the River Waveney today and heading towards Berg St Peter. Now, I haven't been there and stopped because I don't know what's there really, but we'll go and have a look. And makes a change because usually I go upstream to Geldeston because we like the pub there, but I thought as I'm on my own today I'd have a rootle down towards Berg St Peter and see what it's like down there. I know there's some decent free moorings down there because I've used them in the past, and I don't really want to go there. I want to go somewhere a bit more interesting, so we'll kind of see where we get to, but I'm not going to go too long. I'll probably go down for kind of another 20 minutes or half an hour maybe, but we'll see how it goes. But it's a really not a bad day. It started out raining this morning, but the forecast was for the clouds breaking up this afternoon, so there you go. I'll give it a go and see what happens. If it starts to rain, I can always pull the hood up, can't I? So we'll see what lies ahead. So poodling down the river this morning, we've passed quite a few people drowning worms. It's a bit rude, isn't it? But there you go. And they look like they were enjoying themselves, but that's fine. But from my point of view, I'm just going to have a little amble down really, because it makes a change. My suspicion is that it's quite a long way to the next little bit of mooring space, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like when we get there. Quite pretty though, isn't it, as we look ahead? And this is really, I think, is a super time of the year to come out on the boat because, of course, it ain't busy. Nothing's happening. I haven't seen a hire boat out, not a single one. Maybe they are rushing about somewhere, but I've seen a couple of what look like private boats. But this is about the speed to be going as well. We're doing about, I don't know, 4 or 5 miles an hour. Very comfortable, very relaxing. And here's the bridge. This is an old railway bridge. I don't know when it was taken down. Someone probably knows. I think someone told me once, but of course I forgot because I wasn't really, terribly bothered. But it is a lovely time of the year to come on the Broads because you've got super weather. The weather is, I don't know, 15, 16 degrees. I've got a good sweater on, but I didn't need that when I was doing stuff, but there we go. It's just delightful. There's a couple of anglers there. Hope they catch something. I suppose if you felt brave, you could moor up to one of these as well, because there's nowhere much to moor on this stretch of river. We'll see. Interesting, aren't they, those? So I suppose, I don't know what that is, whether that's in an electrical point or something. Oh, it's a light, it's a warning light, I suppose. I guess so, who knows. And there's some moorings over there, or a little set of moorings over there, just over on the other side of the river, on the Norfolk side, I guess you'd say. And that's a little charging berth. It's quite nice though. I think it would be a nice place to stay, but I'm not enthused about paying for moorings. There you go. It's just me being bloody mean, I suppose. But there you have it. I should have done something with my bow rope as well, but never mind. But these things happen, don't they, chaps? This is quite a nice little mooring, I think, actually, with the look of it. Quite pleasant. Oh god. Get off. I had a rather charming little spider go down my face. There you go, what does it say? £5. There you go. Well, that's pretty reasonable, I think, really. Pretty reasonable. Don't know whether it's a winter rate or a summer rate or not to worry rate, but quite a decent, cheap little mooring. But nothing there, I suppose. I don't know. Who knows? We shall see. I'll just miss a large chunk of tree. Well, no, it's more like weed, I think. I think there's another mooring just a little bit further down. If there is, I'm going to hop onto it and have a little 10-minute break, because why not? So we're going to stop recording at this moment. We may come back in a moment. Hey, and here we are on the mooring. This is the one that I passed ages ago and wanted to get onto, but unfortunately couldn't because there was someone on it already. But I'm here now, so this is about, I guess what, an hour and a half down the river against the flood tide, which is a fairly silly thing to do, but I wanted to come this way, really. So there you have it. Let's just have a look at my little boat. There she is. And in a couple of weeks' time, I'm going to put some undercoat on her. So she'll start to look a bit duller in colour. It's more of a grey blue, the undercoat for this colour. And then we're going to go with a, I hope, dark blue top coat. So she'll look a lot smarter. And then I'm going to give the cabin, the coach roof, a bit of an aggressive clean, and then paint that as well. So that's the plan. We shall see how that plan works out in reality. And there we go. Let's just walk a bit further up. So this is, just have a look at the sign. This is Whirlingham moorings. Free, no charge, 24 hours. Pretty nice. And as you can see, today is a lovely, calm kind of day. There's a bit of a breeze, nothing dramatic. And there you have it. And so far on today's outing, I saw 2 boats moving up at Beccles and 1 boat moving since then. So it's very quiet here on the Broads. I think only the boat that I passed recently was a hire boat. The rest are all, or the other 2, looked like they were privately owned, but of course you can't tell unless they have big advertising hoardings on them or are obvious, you know. Okay, we're here. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have a couple of sandwiches and go from there. It's just about coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm heading back upriver. The speed over the ground is much better because I'm travelling with the tide, so that makes my actual speed over the ground probably a knot and a half, maybe, I don't know. It looked like it was doing sort of 1 to 2 knots, the actual speed of the tide going upstream. It's still about 2 hours before high water. I've got plenty of time to get under the bridge, although I think I can get under it at high water anyway. So there you have it. It's been a lovely afternoon so far. I've just had an hour eating lunch and meandering and having a stroll on dry land. And having a little read and stuff. So I've had rather a charming afternoon. I think I might wander into Beccles at some point when I've tidied up the boat and have a little pint at Wetherspoons, see what they've got. There we go, that's lovely. I have to say that for my money these days you can't beat the Norfolk Broads. I mean, I know that I plan to sell the boat if I get the right kind of offer. The reality is that it's the 13th of October, it's Thursday, and I'm standing here in my t-shirt and shirt. I haven't got my sweater on or anything, and it's just beautiful. I can't believe how lovely it is. It's gorgeous. I reckon it's probably 18 plus degrees. There's very little breeze, and it's just delightful. With the tide underneath me as well, we're making really lovely progress, I think, up the river now compared to when we were coming down. I'd like to try and work the tides, but the trouble is that you can't really, because the tides on the Broads don't seem to coincide with my lifestyle, really. What I'd like to do is find, let's say, a downstream tide from about, I don't know, what I'd like to find is a midday or after midday high tide, let's put it that way, at Beccles, so that what I could do is carry the ebb down to, say, Lowestoft, and then carry the flood from Lowestoft back to Beccles. That would be delightful. That would be absolutely superb. Will it happen in my lifetime? I've no idea. But I just like the idea of going to Lowestoft. It's the next place on my list. I really liked the mooring here at Whirlingham, and I went to the next ones down, which was, I think, North Cove. That was lovely. But it's really just a question of getting the right time to do the right thing. We shall try.